Balas and
Balasar
Yeah,
and
we're listening.
Rogar.
A Dragonborn fighter and
I'm missing
our
myself.
Yeah.
yes.
I'm missing
Yes.
myself.
We
Well, I
need
mean,
your
I just meant
duplicate.
that you just seemed like you were kind of out of it this morning.
Well, your picture wasn't coming in clear, so
we're ready.
I think.
do we have our?
Yggdrasil can take control of Balasar for the lulls.
Oh, I can do it. I can lightning bolt everybody. Sounds easy.
Just
Don't in the way. Oops, sorry.
Consider you're about to fight a blue dragon. Lightning bolts are the best thing.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Well, I mean, you guys saw a blue dragon. I'm just
Yeah, I know.
We did. We saw a blue dragon.
Spoiler alert.
And you guys said you were going to chase after it. So.
Yes.
Which was not smart.
Well, everybody but me. I was a little more cautious.
All right, so are we started now?
Yeah, we're live. We've been live for a minute.
Well, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons with Newbs, episode 40-something.
48.
48.
Shit, we're almost
Wow.
at the 50 mark.
I know.
We'll have to do something special.
We shall. Probably die.
We'll make a new
get
campaign.
Second viewer, is Dreaded Yeti on.
Maybe we'll do an episode 50 battle royal and just have you guys do PvP for one session.
That'd be fun.
Jacuzzi hides in the corner.
Yeah. Who says that would be
Hides
fun?
behind
I
Rodan.
fight my brother.
Rogar says that will be fun. Surprise, surprise.
I'll even go barehand.
Air.
So, who is going to be our person to do the recap?
Rogar, of course.
Should be Rodan, probably.
I think because we missed 2 sessions, I should get 5 inspiration for just doing it, regardless of how crappy it might be.
Yeah, but nothing happened during those two misses. So I mean, we're still in the middle of a fight.
Dude, a ton of stuff happened.
Not in here.
Right. Okay, good.
I forget where we were anyway.
I have a
We're in
lot
a fight.
All right, so our last episode was on the 2nd. Is that correct? No, I went too far back. All right, so we were underneath this rich man's mansion. We found what appeared to be some ancient room, an iron door, giant iron, and we got into a fight with two iron golems and 1 stone golem, and we continue to battle. Jack gets the final kill by shooting his bow between his legs and taking out the last golem. We loot the golems and we try to loot the chest, but this rich man named Aralon finally catches up to us, and but before all that, we checked for more traps, and the alarm continues to get louder, and that's when Aralon came on the scene, and the alarm eventually dies down, and so he starts questioning us, like, who are you doing here? And we try to calmly reason with him, except Rogar. Rogar immediately started accusing him of necromancy, I believe.
He did.
And he starts telling us that he's an artificer. And while we're talking to him, I think he notices the pendant, or Jack showed him the pendant we dug up from a grave out back of his house. And he asked us if we dug up his wife's grave.
Oops.
Begins to get really upset. And we still at this point think he's a necromancer and he's just going to kill us. That's why that's why we were all getting upset. And so party starts scrambling to save the conversation. Rogar tries to use some insight and leaves him completely of his story, saying that he's an artificer. Him and his wife did lots of work together, and that they would make golems and other sorts of contraptions, magical contraptions, as a line of work. And so we come to find out during the conversation, after we try to apologize immensely and make up for damages and blah blah blah, that we think that the half band that Jack used to run with back in the day lied to us about the whole thing and thought that we assumed that they thought they were going to have an easy target by us coming in and breaking into the man's home and clearing the way. And so after all that, so we decide at his request to get his wife's coffin, bring it into that treasure room that just had their artificer supplies, and seal it off completely. While in the background, I believe Yadrisil said, well, he doesn't need to know that we might come back here one day. Pretty sure he said that. So
we don't have our one viewer. Did you see that? He's out of power.
That was yesterday. He was on.
No, he just posted that again.
Yeah, he just posted he's out of power. Dreaded Yeti.
No.
So his internet is down.
No.
So while we were in that battle, I believe one of the golems cast. I don't remember the name of the spell. It was a slowing spell, I believe, on Rogar, and the effects turned into just exhaustion. Or
that was after he cast the haste spell after Balasar.
That haste spell. Okay, so Rogar was still lethargic. The haste spell wearing off. That's right. And everything he did was extremely slow. So it was like an oxymoron, or ironic that he would go from super fast to super slow, and pretty entertaining. So we exhume the wife's body, put the necklace in the coffin, bring it into the room, seal it off. Balasar fires up about how much he wants a pet golem and wants Erelon to make one. Erelon seems even more offended and tells us, get the F out of his house. Yeah. And so we do that. We head back to the tavern. We get back to the tavern. We begin asking the tavern owner, barkeep, about the halfling band, and they said they just left earlier in the day, just going off to the right. That's all the information that we got.
When we see those guys, we're going to string them up.
So they decide that at this point, it would be best to find the leader of Paradiso, or a leader, and that happens to be the Sultan of Oasis. And so we take a full rest and decide to Vaughn. At this point, Rodan has the box in his possession and took first watch, I guess, during our rest. So at that point, we decide to uphold our promise to Grief and go find reincarnation supplies for him. So on our way to the Sultan, we stop at a magic shop to buy the ingredients. It was 2,000 gold. And the guy had a couple other magic items that were pretty cool, but they were really expensive, like a teleportation helmet, carpet of flying, which I think we did eventually purchase.
We did get that.
And there are a few other items that considering going back and getting. Someone suggested, and I think this might have been Drusilla as well, because he's a rogue at heart. To fly Erelon away on the magic carpet to steal from him.
No, I didn't want him to fly away. I just wanted to see if I saw where he put some stuff. Oh, the power blinked.
Oh man!
So
you're still online.
Yep, for now.
So while we were gonna head to the Sultan, we hear a loud roar from the distance and bolts of lightning just hitting outside the front door of the magic shop. And the guy starts telling us about this lightning dragon that showed up a couple days ago, and that it's been randomly lightning strike outside for that time. So we someone mentioned something about in this conversation. I don't know what the significance was, but someone mentioned the whale tail to the east, the cape to the east, because someone in our party, I think it might have been Jack, who was really interested in fighting the kraken and dragons. Grief did try to steal the magical helm to no avail, failed miserably. So we make our way, and we all of a sudden notice that air is swirling, things are getting kind of weird, the weather's getting worse, and the lightning dragon that he told us about lands on top of a building in front of us, and I believe that's where we left off.
Well, one little thing, he didn't land. He actually just flew right over.
Oh, that's right. He flew right over our head. That's right.
Yeah, it was about 30 feet over your
I thought
head.
he landed.
He landed in Rogar's mind.
All right, and take your point of inspiration. Very good, considering we haven't been here for
Yes.
week and a half.
forgot. I'm going, shit, was I there?
So, you guys had decided to start running after the dragon. The dragon was heading towards the palace.
Yes.
Okay.
So, is that what you
So-
want to continue doing?
We were-
Oh yeah.
Yeah, why not? We're
We
in
were-
trouble already.
Yeah, we had our. Weren't
Full
some people on the
rest.
magic carpet
Yep.
rolling
I don't know
out?
if we had said that yet or not.
No.
I thought Rodan said he wanted to leave sitting on the carpet. But anyway, doesn't matter.
Okay.
We have it.
Rodan?
All right. So, you guys are out there. Are you just going to just run? Are you guys getting on the carpet? You guys.
Are there people running away from this thing?
Yeah, does it look like
yes.
it's
It looks like
attacking?
everybody is running indoors and like slamming their doors and like basically everybody's just taking cover.
Okay.
So we should do the only logical thing and not
And
do
go
that.
chase him.
Yes.
Tell him to stop. He's under arrest.
You're a bad dragon. You stop that.
You need to go home, dragon. Well, he might live
And
here.
We'll cut off your foot.
We've
We're
done
used
it.
to doing that.
Yeah, and out in the distance, you see the dragon has reached the temple at this point, and it is kind of clutched under the side of like the central tower, and it looks like he is talking into the tower.
Whoa.
You can't hear anything, but it looks like he may
Yeah,
be
he's
speaking.
not really attacking. I wonder if he's conversing with the dude in there.
Maybe he's
They
the
might- or
Sultan's
threatening.
pet.
All right,
That's right.
so a few
Or
moments
his
later,
wife.
you see him swoop down.
Does it have a
And,
pendant?
Like in his you guys are still running towards the palace at this point, but you're obviously keeping a good eye on the dragon. It goes down. It looks like it's clutching something from the courtyard and flies away. You can't see what it is though. It's nighttime, but you know, dragons kind of draw attention.
So
And
it,
he-
Somebody.
And then he flies away.
He flies away to the east.
Then we still need to continue to the
east.
yeah.
Palace
We
thing.
got
The
to go to the
palace.
palace and find out what he took.
and
Yeah,
what he talked,
yeah.
who he talked to.
Right.
Who he talked to, and he said we saw him take something. We got to find out what it is.
Let's go. What are we waiting on?
Let's go. I'm ready.
still running, like this.
I am too.
I'm
Same.
hanging on someone's back. Must be Balazar. It smells
I've
like
been out in
him.
front this whole time, dealing with you slow pokes.
Well,
You run faster than me.
no, dealing with us cautious.
Everyone
ones.
runs faster than me.
Cautious,
All right.
please.
All right.
Is Grief
Yeah,
still following us?
No doubt Rogarg is the first one to get to the gate.
Grief is actually he's trying to keep up, but he's kind of falling behind with his short little legs.
Yep.
But you guys, you know, are continuing on. And by the time you get to the gates, you see there are actually 3 guards standing in front of the gates, weapons drawn, looking right at you. And then, as you stop, Grief is starting to catch up a little bit.
I say, bros, get out of the way. We have serious business with this dragon.
He's
The
left.
dragon's gone. We got to talk to the Sultan.
We gotta
right?
find out
that's-
what Yeah. What did the guards see?
The guards are standing there, very stoic, not saying a word, but like they have tridents, and they're all pointed directly at you.
Yes. We are friends, guards. We are friends. We are here to see what the dragon did.
We're friends until you try to do something stupid with this.
Yeah. Yes, Rogar, be careful.
I once ripped a beholder's eye out with my buddy here. Well, actually, he did. I just held down all the tentacles. It was a great time.
It's at this point that you notice that on top of the gates that they're standing in front of, there is a man who's standing on top of like a parapet above it, and he's looking down and he's like, "What business do you have at the Sultan's palace?"
Guys,
Do you have
we're
any?
here to
Do you have any
help you
wares
with the
for sale?
dragon if you need it.
We want to talk to the Sultan to find out if the dragon did anything. Took anything.
You guys
What
saw
did
the
he
dragon,
take?
right? Big
We
dragon.
saw- Yeah.
Of course, we saw the dragon.
Yes. Well, we saw him take something from the Sultan. We wanted to make sure it wasn't bad.
If half the city's wages are something bad, then yes, it did take something bad.
Ooh, took all the gold, huh?
Dragons do like that gold.
They
like
do like the gold.
They can't spend it on anything
Not that
though.
it's any business of you, but the Sultan has agreed to supply gold to the dragon in exchange for not destroying our city.
Oh. Okay.
well, that's
and
kind
then
of cowardly for a big ass dragon.
No, I think that's where we quiet down and say, now we do need to pay a visit to the dragon.
I don't know if you've noticed, but there's not a lot of city guard around the town.
That's right, because it's guarded by the dragon.
Our city guard was almost wiped out by that dragon.
So what you're saying is,
So should we go do a little hobbit action and go stir up the dragon so he destroys the town?
That's dwarf action.
where's the dragon's like lair? Do you know?
It always flies to the east. I'm assuming it's somewhere in the
See, it may be that part way out there.
It's by the Kraken.
Or it could be opulence.
Just a minute, let me go get my
Get your map up.
map again. Yeah, I want to look at my map again of Oasis. Yeah, okay.
But what are you going to do? There's 6 of you. What are you going to do with the full-size dragon?
7.
Kick ass.
And I point at Grief. That's just now came up.
And he's like panting. He's like,
See?
See that guy? That guy?
That's our lead deeps, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Lead
Yeah.
deeps.
Did we buy him his black powder?
"No, you didn't."
We're going to want some bombs.
Probably.
I think before we go talk to the dragon that we need to go get him some more
Yeah.
black powder.
Well, we still would like, I think, to talk to the Sultan. Just get.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't look like they're going to let us in.
We didn't ask. Nice.
Can we get a audience with the Sultan?
What business do you have with the Sultan?
We got some.
There's
Some help.
There's a big ass dragon on your front door, dude. What other business is there?
And we're looking for a temple,
Yeah.
which the dragon may live at or near the temple.
Yep.
At the mention of the word temple, the guy looks kind of, and this guy's like wearing like kind of like flashy robes, nothing like
Oh, the guy up on the parapet.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Guards, let them in."
Oh,
Boom.
Cool.
shocking.
I just had to say the magic word.
That's
I
right.
guess.
Shirley Temple.
I'm high fiving the team.
So,
You
so
miss
the
when you high
guard-
five me.
the 3 guards that were standing in front of the gate, the middle one goes in front, and he puts his hand over some sort of mechanism in the middle of the gate, and it looks like he's doing something to the gate, and then it starts to slowly open.
Okay.
Little fingerprint ID.
Yeah,
action.
they got body scanner, biometric
As-
scanner.
As we walk through the gate, I look at guards and I just kind of flare my nostrils at him.
And I also
Gus.
suggest that Yggdrasil leads the way and not Rogar.
Why me?
Because
yeah.
you'll
Why
be a little
him?
more polite.
Yeah, for gold.
Yeah, I was gonna say if there's still a pile of gold on the ground, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's just we've got to be tactful, and Rogar is not tactful.
It's not that I'm not tactful. We're in a friggin' desert, and I don't like deserts.
You're not
Old nature.
tactful. Get
Well,
up there,
A
yeah.
sledgehammer
these
is a
guys.
tactful item when you need
No.
when you need to get into something.
Yeah, but then
I would
you,
say
you
tactical,
quit with
not
the tact.
tactful.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
tactical.
Yes.
My bad.
Exactly.
I misheard you.
Exactly. Okay.
I thought you
I
needed.
said tactical.
All right.
Okay.
So, you guys start walking in, and the guards are leading you through. You notice that the guy that was on top of the wall is no longer there. And they lead you through the hallway, like into the main doors of the palace. And this place is huge, like bigger than Alandring's castle.
Wow.
Huh.
And you walk inside, and like there's gold inlays like everywhere. There's like beautiful Persian looking rugs. Tapestries on the wall show like people being fed grapes and drinking wine and having a good time. It a lot of other tapestries you've seen in other places show like great wars and things like this. This just shows people like having fun, enjoying
The
themselves.
pompous nature of this place disgusts me as a barbarian.
I can get down with this kind of life.
Yeah.
That's right. Can we retire?
Like I said, yeah, lead on.
And so they lead you through the main corridor into a large throne room. The floors in the throne room are solid gold. The
Damn.
walls have jeweled encrusted it's like almost like carvings that are made out of like large jewels of like different like people that you don't recognize. And sitting on top of a large pile of pillows, which serves as the throne, is the Sultan. And it's the same man who was standing on top of the wall earlier.
Oh. Interesting.
Well, thanks for letting us in.
Can we share your pillows?
No.
With all due respect, Sultan, I would have spoken that way to anybody. So,
I bow to the Sultan.
what? Of course you would.
I would.
I'm not insulted by your line of questioning. We've been in a very strange situation lately.
Well,
Okay.
dragons flying overhead
With regard
is
to the
pretty,
dragon, I am sure.
pretty not normal.
Yeah, does the dragon live in a temple?
The dragon does live in what we believe to be some sort of temple that's in the middle of the sea out to the east.
The middle of the sea.
Yeah, so it is where the Kraken is.
It is.
That is one of the reasons why none of our guards were going after it. If you try to take any kind of sea vessel out towards, but we don't even know exactly where it is. We just know that it's somewhere out there. But if you try to take a vessel into that sea, it's going to be destroyed by the Kraken.
Huh.
I've always wanted to fight a kraken ever since I was a wee dragonbornling.
That's right.
Well,
Well,
We'll take a
let's-
submarine, so we'll be
Let's
okay.
discuss strategy after we get out of here. But are we going to decide to go seek? Does the Sultan wish us to go seek the dragon? See if we can do something.
I would only say that you should go seek the dragon if you're confident you can destroy it. I don't want to have it become vengeful and come back and
Yeah,
I understand that.
We are protected by the ancient, most powerful sovereign being, Bahamut, and he has seen us through all of our journeys. So I'm pretty sure that we'll destroy any kind of wickedness we come across.
Still have no problem being a little cautious on our approach.
Oh,
We don't have.
Gosh,
I'm not going to plow into the water. Now listen,
Shut your
I
buzz,
got an idea here, but I don't
Shut
want
your
to
buzz.
discuss it right now in front of the Sultan.
Leave the
Let's-
details till later.
Let's leave that. Let's tell the Sultan we will explore the
Investigate.
possibility, but unless we are certain, we will not cause him trouble.
Has
I do have a request.
Uh-huh.
That once you have defeated this creature, if you could return some of the town's funds to it. I understand that adventurers like to collect treasure, and that's
think,
understandable. And you would earn it.
I think Yad would like that. Yeah, I was gonna say, how much can we keep?
how much has been taken? And we'll let you know what's in there. There's only 4
bummer,
gold.
There's only like 10 gold left.
He must have had a.
My steward was keeping count of it, but unfortunately he angered the dragon on his visit before this one, and he was eaten.
Oh.
But
The lab
I would
factor.
say it's in the hundreds of thousands of gold.
Okay.
Whoa.
How's that early retirement sound, guys?
Let's not count our chickens before they're hatched.
That's right.
Just remember that a lot of this gold will be going back to the people of
Right.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Paradise.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now. Let's.
Do you have any? Has anybody tried to fight this dragon yet that you know of?
Yeah, you
When
know.
it first appeared, our city guard attempted to combat it, but unfortunately, you've probably noticed walking around town that there's not a lot of them left. The captain of the guard, my son, was also killed.
Oh.
Yeah, this dragon needs to die.
Yep.
Yep.
We'll see what information we can get out of him, and then we'll leech the life out of his bones. It'll be great.
I love your
Okay.
optimism.
Yes.
If you can do me one favor,
What's that?
We will.
back its head.
The head? All right.
Oh.
I don't know if
That
that'll fit in my bag, but
I
we'll
was
see
gonna
what we
say
can
that
do.
could be heavy, but we'll try.
Well, we can bring a kraken tentacle and a dragon head, sure. All in a day's work.
And a lot of gold.
Oh, yeah, and a shit ton of gold.
Well, then I guess there's only one thing.
Oh, fuck.
Bye,
Oh,
Ray.
sorry.
He just lost power.
Yes.
Did the hurricane get you?
All the way over there.
Dude, that's a long distance hurricane. I know they said it was big, but man, transcontinental, wow.
That would be a big one.
Yeah.
God.
Well, then I guess.
What did you do?
I think he closed the browser.
Yes, I was
He was
looking at the map.
he's like, my Grand Vizier, who is also killed, did leave a supply of things that may be useful to you. He snaps his fingers, and one of the guards brings a chest in, and he walks over to the chest and opens it. He pulls out like a rack of 8 vials, and he's like, "These are potions of water breathing."
That'll be useful.
Oh, cool.
And he takes out one ring, and he says, "And this is a ring of lightning resistance."
Huh.
Seems
Yeah.
could be very useful.
I think either Wraith or Jack should get that.
Why me?
Because you're squishy.
Yes.
But we can discuss tactics later.
Yeah.
We
will.
thank you for all this
Because-
stuff.
Okay, we've got.
and
Okay.
We're gonna
Um,
we're gonna
Yeah, we gotta go
calculate
get-
and
we will pursue our goal of trying to eliminate
Not dying.
without dying.
and we'll try to bring a head
Okay.
back.
All right, and he also says, "Oh, and there's one more thing," and he pulls one thing out of the chest, and he says, "Are any of you an archer?"
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be Jack Koozie.
Unfortunately, I only have one of these, but hopefully it will help you. And he gives you one arrow of dragon slaying.
Whoa.
Ooh, Jesus.
Okay.
Only one.
Yes, only one.
Well, yeah, you only got to slay
You
one
gotta
dragon.
use that at the right time.
Is
It
that?
doesn't automatically kill a dragon. Okay,
Aw.
but it does extra damage to
Oh,
it.
you're just like this hurricane, Category 5, but Category 2, the lazy eye. Typical.
Uh-huh.
Lazy.
Yeah, so an arrow dragon slaying, the creature makes a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, and it takes 6d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Got to use that one at the right time.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
Okay.
of anything of draconic origin. So you could shoot Rogar with that. And
Nice.
It would
Oh,
come
yeah,
up
give
real
him-
Test
Give
it
him
out.
ideas.
Let's test it out.
good.
I'll wait till Balazar lightning someone.
Dragon slaying arrow.
You could conceivably one-shot him with that, I think. Well,
Yeah.
how many hit points does he have?
Well, and then if he gets sneak attack damage, because he didn't see it coming,
You got 101.
you would one shot him. That'd be pretty epic. Now you're ready for PvP.
That's right, at least for a one shot.
Well,
All right.
All
I
right.
guess-
Okay, we got to get some powder for
Right.
grief.
A lot of it.
And then, how are we heading out? Are we doing a boat, or are we gonna?
Well,
I don't-
that's we'll
we'll
discuss
dis-
when we get to the
we'll
shop.
go back to the house.
I think we should go balls to the wall. Like, we should just put my brother out there in front, let him throw a bunch of lightning, see what happens.
Well,
The Sultan does say, "Do you all have lodging?"
I thought you were going to ask if we all have logic. Not so much
not
of the
not
debate.
this group. No. Well, we stayed in an inn in the town last night.
Well, you're welcome to stay in one of the guest rooms here if you'd like. Any of you.
And
Alright.
I secretly cringe at staying at a pompous place like this.
Well, just
But
keep
I don't
your
say
eyes
anything.
closed.
well, we're all pretty well rested up. We
Yeah.
Well,
we
we
need
will-
to let's get
and
underway.
Someone's got to attune that ring.
Oh, yes. Okay. No, then we have to.
So off to the
Okay.
rooms.
All right. Off to the rooms.
And as we're
And-
walking out, I bend down to tie my shoe and see if I can dislodge one of those solid gold bricks.
And I nudge you so that you have a little trouble and fall off balance, and I say, "Get moving."
All right. So with that, you have to make a strength check and a sleight of hand check, both with disadvantage.
Very
well,
entertaining.
my strength check's gonna be amazing, so we'll just
Yeah,
start
no.
there.
Whoa.
So you like bend down to tie your shoe, and you reach out, like try to budge one of the bricks, and it's a brick in a wall that's like been formed into the wall. So you unfortunately cannot move it. And
Yeah.
The Sultan's like, "You're not the first one who's tried that."
Sorry, these boots, they come untied at the worst
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
I don't want them to come untied
Yeah.
while fighting a dragon.
So he actually reaches back into that chest, and he takes a gold brick of about the same size and throws it at you.
Ah!
Holy mackerel.
And I
And
can't.
he's like,
Knocks him
Hey.
over.
"He says, there, enjoy."
All right. I'm gonna put that in my bag. One gold brick.
Yeah.
Approximate value $1 billion.
Wraith isn't happy.
Why? He got it as a gift.
I know, but
What are you happy about?
We
I'm
might use
unhappy.
it. We might use it as a
I don't
distraction,
like the gesture. We might use it to buy gold,
or to distract the dragon.
or I mean to buy
That's
to
right.
buy
Yeah, you can distract
powder.
the dragon with it, blind him in the eye while I shoot him.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's see what it. Okay, let's get to the shops. We need to go get grief prepared
Yeah.
because we're gonna need grief.
Do you have? Is there like a blacksmith around here where we could buy some gunpowder?
He's like, "Well, my personal blacksmith was also killed, but there are some around the town. I don't really frequent them very much because I had my own, but I'm sure you can find some around town.
Let's go.
So do we
Let's go
need
looking,
to?
guys.
Will the guards let us back in when we come back?
I will give them that command.
Great. All right.
Okay.
Well, we'll be back.
Okay. Let us peruse the
Just gotta
town
do a little grocery shopping.
and see about black powder. Is there anything else we could use on this adventure that we might find out here? We did get superior healing potions.
Yeah, if we can find anything with lightning resistance, it'll be good.
Let's go check. So we need a mage shop and we need a blacksmith shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Grief's probably
So-
gonna need time to make some bombs.
Yeah, he can do that while we're resting up, getting that ring attuned.
Yep.
And are we going to give that ring to Jack?
I would think you'd want it on somebody who's probably gonna be in melee range, just
Yeah, see, that's
because
what I'm thinking. Because I'm
Okay.
usually never in melee.
it's
That's
gonna
true.
be his lightning breath that's gonna
That's true.
wreck people.
I'll volunteer. Oh, wait.
Yeah, you gotta check to see how many magic items you have.
I think I'm already loaded up.
And Grief's like, you guys know that, like, Dragon's Breath has range, right?
Yeah, but it's not like forever far.
Okay.
Forever far.
I guess since you're talking about me building a bomb here, you guys are going to want me to come try to fight this dragon with you guys, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Someone's got to be bomb
And I pull out 1,000 gold worth of oils. It's fine.
He's like, I'm going to need a pretty hefty chunk of whatever we get from this then, because I've never fought a dragon before.
Hey,
Equal part.
we're
As far as
natural
eating
dragon
it,
slayers.
You can take as much meat as you want after we kill it.
Yeah.
I,
He can eat
I
his
think,
whole leg.
I think I meant the gold, but
You're a member of the Fifth Temple. We split it evenly.
Yeah.
You'll get your
You get
share.
your share.
You'll like it.
all right.
All right.
But since Balazar and Rodan aren't here, they don't get a share.
That's right. Yeah, they donate their 2 shares.
Yeah.
You can have theirs, Grief. You can have theirs.
So I guess let's find a magic shop
Yep. Let's
for
find a magic
lightning
shop.
resistance.
Okay, we go up the street. I said, I think I see a magic shop over there. Let's go in.
Oh, magic shops are so boring.
No, but they've got good stuff.
Yeah, but I don't get to kill anything when I'm in one.
No,
Boring.
you don't. But that's all right. You're going to get to
Look for
kill.
some
You're going to have
flies.
a
There might be
kraken and a
flies
dragon
around.
to deal with.
So about this point, like people have still like barricaded their doors and stuff. So it's going to be hard to find a magic shop open right now.
Well, dang it. We need a blacksmith too.
Yeah.
I thought we were resting.
Well, we've got some things we have to do.
We were going to go stock up, and then we were going to come back. But he said he'd let us back.
Do you
in
have
to
any
do our
bombs,
rest.
Grief?
I've got 3 left.
We need more than that. Way more.
And also,
All right.
if
let's
we're going
go-
to fight a dragon, I'd want to make a bigger bomb.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Let's
gonna say.
let's
We
go
need
back. Let's go
more
back and do our
powerful
rest.
powder.
Give it a day or so, and see if the people come rummaging back out.
Hey,
They'll start to come back out.
I have a
Yeah.
brilliant idea, Grief. Do
Alright.
you know of a way to make elemental bombs?
Nope.
There's got to be a way.
Like fire's an element, right?
Yeah, exactly. Fire
There's a lot
bombs.
of fire when my bombs go off.
He's still working
he-
on those ice bombs.
He's going to make a big bomb.
I don't really know much about magic. I got this ring, and that's about it.
What ring is that?
He's got the invis ring.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got this ring that lets me go invisible.
so what I'm thinking as a tactic, if we could get the right elemental bomb made, Grief could sneak in, place the bomb behind the dragon, and give us a tactical advantage.
So
If
what
we
you're
fight.
saying is you want me to go into a room with a dragon by myself.
No,
Yeah.
no. We'd be talking to him and distracting him, trying to set up a ruse, and then you sneak in behind him, placing the bomb at the right time, and set it off.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, come on, Grief. You know me. You know me, Grief. We're homies. See? We're homies.
That's perception.
Perception, yeah.
We need persuasion.
I was wondering if you're paying attention. See?
That's a little better.
He sits there thinking, he's like, you better not let him fucking see me. That's all I got.
Grief. This is barbarian talking. I'm gonna be in his face.
That's true.
I'll probably die first.
That's one thing we can count on. Rogar will be in his face.
I'll just be in his face, tearing him up, making him wish that his mama never made him into an egg.
That's right.
He's like, well, are you gonna wait around and shop tomorrow, or are you going without?
No, we're waiting. We're waiting around. We've got to tune the ring. So let's go back to the palace, spend the night, get the ring attuned. We still haven't decided who we want to attune it to.
Yeah,
because
probably
we can have
think
three,
Ray.
but we can have 3 items, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
And I've got the belt, the wing boots, and my sword. So I'm topped off.
oh, okay.
Unless I were to get rid of one, and I don't think I want to get rid of any of those.
What's the belt do?
The belt is what gives me that circle around me.
The aura thing.
No, the belt is the belt of dwarven kind. It gives you, I think, it gives you strength and hold on.
It gives me just a second. Let me look at that. It gave me quite a bit.
I mean, it was nice.
Yeah.
But taking half lightning damage
Just a-
from a lightning dragon when you're in its
Okay,
face.
yeah. Just a second. Let me look
So
here.
Constitution goes up by 2. Advantage on charisma made with dwarves. You have advantage on saving throws against poison, and you have resistance against poison. You have dark vision out to 60 feet, so he gets dark vision from it. And he can speak, read, and write dwarvish.
He also has a 50% chance each day at dawn to grow a full beard. We haven't been
I
rolling
know
that
it.
die.
We've been forgetting.
Yeah,
that.
well, I'm
Giant
not
beard.
too worried about a beard.
I am. Hello.
Yeah.
Beards make you badass. Come on.
Hey, I mean,
What do you think? Do you think, okay, now if I take this off for now, and then attune to the ring, I can later switch it back. Is that not correct?
That is
Right.
correct.
But
Another.
as soon as you take this belt off and unattune to it, your constitution is going to go down by 2.
I know it.
Coffee refill.
Yeah, maybe
See,
I should
okay,
just do the
I
ring.
I think somebody else needs to do the
Yeah.
ring. I don't think that's a big enough hit or a big enough change for me, a big enough plus.
See,
where I
because he
think it
said
could be
the
a bigger
dragon
plus
breath
for
can
others.
Go a long way, so
I mean, Dragon
Even
Breath
though
is
I'm-
like 60 feet or something.
Yeah,
So then take
But,
it, Jack.
but what does wait a minute. Because what does Balazar have on? Is he topped off?
He is actually already resistant to lightning due to his dragonborn,
Oh, that's true.
bronze dragonborn.
Which will be helpful. And Rodan's going to be 200 feet away at all times.
Yeah, Rodan's always you can't see Rodan. You see
Grief's
his
like,
spells, but
Grief's like, if you guys want me to sneak up behind this thing, maybe I should have it.
I mean, that's logical,
We-
too.
it's logical. But Grief also could get
if
it to
he's
take
gonna,
off.
Grief's not
Yeah.
going anywhere.
Yeah, okay. No, I think that might be a better idea because he doesn't have a lot. He is going to be a.
yeah, we can
but-
give it to
but
him
we
in
tell
case he does get
Make
hit.
sure you keep your bombs far enough away that you aren't bombing us. You do that on occasion, you know.
Well, he's taking
The only time I ever hit you guys with a
instructions
bomb
from
is
Balazar.
it was throwing it up on that boat and I couldn't see you. Okay, that decent accuracy.
Okay. Let's put the ring on Grief.
All right.
Does
Okay.
everybody agree? Does the party agree?
Sounds fine to me. I think we got objections from Balazar and Rodan, but
they're overruled. Okay. All right, then let's go back to the palace. We'll tune the ring to grief. That'll give the city time to relax a little bit and open up their doors.
What did I mean?
Okay, we have
What'd I miss?
decided to give the ring. We're going to tune the ring to grief. And we're going to go back to the palace, tune the ring to grief, spend the night, and then give the town time to wake up, get out of their shells and come on, open up. And then we'll go see about stocking up and letting grief build his super
get
bomb.
more powerful powder too.
And yeah. So how does that sound? Then we'll be prepped to go.
And how are we going to go? Are we doing a boat?
Well,
I don't think we should do a boat.
I don't either.
Yeah.
We've got a magic carpet, got flying boots and stuff. We can all get airborne. But I did think that we ought to maybe go a long way around, like even take out a cart again, like we did, a horse and cart, and go around to the ear. And then we could get in very close to the water, see if there might even be a temple on the other side, not out in the water. But
Right.
then we would be very close that it would be easy enough for us to, if we have to go into the water, we might be able to suck the Kraken if there's one closer to us. So we'd be fighting them in a little better position than being stuck out at the sea. The boats get sunk. We've got stuff to fly. I don't think we want a boat. And I think I want to check out that ear first.
You're talking about
Does
like
that
the
make
peninsula,
The
Yeah.
inner, the inner
Yeah.
ear.
Right.
the ear canal.
The ear canal. Check that out, because it could be that it looks like he's in the water, but the temple's actually on land.
Right.
And
It's possible.
but
We could do
we,
that.
we could figure that out ahead of time, and we get us a wagon and a couple of horses, and then move our way out around like we did before.
I think
That'll work.
we should do
Okay.
that.
All right.
All right.
So let's get back to the palace.
Yeah, we'll ask the
and
Sultan
tune
if
the
he's
ring.
got any horses and a buggy.
So we all head back. Yeah, that wouldn't hurt. He might even donate us one. But if not, we've got enough to rent one, like we did before. Okay, back to the palace.
If he wants us to bring that head back, we need a big buggy.
Okay, we're back at the gates to the palace saying, we
Wait.
want to rest for the evening, guys.
How are we getting the head back again?
We'll figure that out later.
Yeah, I'm just saying if he wants a head, he's going to have to give us a cart. Are we supposed to drag it back through the dirt?
Well, we have a magic carpet. We can put the head on a magic carpet.
I don't want to
right.
get it.
Well, I don't want to
dirty.
get it bloody either, but we'll have it
No.
cleaned.
We'll
can
turn the
just-
carpet upside down.
You can just sear the bottom of the neck.
Okay.
And magic items have a way of staying clean. It's one of the strange
That's
things about
true.
them. It's almost like there's like
They got
Rain-X
Scotch
on it or
guard on them.
Yeah.
something.
Magic Scotch guard.
Yeah.
Okay. To the palace.
All right,
We're
so
at the
you,
gate.
you head back to the palace, and the guards recognize you, and you notice that the guy goes back to the gate and kind of shields what he's doing, but he puts his hand in, he's moving his hand somehow, and then the gate opens again.
Okay, and we enter and head to our rooms. And we give Grief the ring to attune it overnight.
So is everyone going to sleep?
Well, what
Um,
about Rodan? He's got the box. Do we need to pass that off again and back and forth?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, Rodin says, how about I just stay up for 4 hours and then, hand it to Yadr so I
Hand
can start meditating and then
All
I'll
right.
meditate.
That works.
That'll work. Yep.
And that allows Wraith to get his normal 8 that he likes so much.
All right. So you guys have your rest. Nothing happens throughout the night. The rooms that you have are probably the most comfortable beds you've ever slept in. They're
Ooh.
like you lay down in them and your body just sinks down into the pillow top, and silk sheets and like you've never experienced anything like this. I think Rogar
Wow.
probably sleeps on the floor, but
Yes, he would.
but I think Balasar would be all about it.
He is the dainty one.
So you guys, do your rest thing and swap off the box midway, and
All right.
uneventful night's rest. And Grief is now attuned to the ring of lightning resistance.
The excitement.
cool.
All right. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Now let's ask the Sultan about the cart and horses.
All right. So when you wake up, the Sultan, he has a servant girl feeding him grapes on his on his pillows, and he sees you walk in, and he's like, "Ah, so you did decide to stay the night."
Of course.
We did.
Yep.
Well,
And we've also discussed our plans on how we want to go about this, and we were wondering if it would be possible for us to get a horse and cart to carry supplies on our quest.
the cart wouldn't be a problem, but the dragon ate all the horses in the town.
Oh,
This
Well,
bastard. This. I am
Rick looks at
Don't we-
Balasar and Yggdrasil and says, "Guess whose our horses are gonna be?"
Well, didn't we come in with horses or a horse?
You did have a horse.
Do we still have that horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can use that one. And it would be better if I wild shaped into a horse than use a polymorph spell.
All right.
Okay.
So I can do that.
All
For the
right, So
team.
we've got our horses, and he'll give us a cart.
And I
That's
mentally
good.
note that I get paid extra.
Okay. Well, you already got your gold bar.
Yeah.
So where are you headed exactly?
First, we're headed to get Grief some explosive powder, and then we're going to the ear canal.
He's like, okay, well, I do think that you'll eventually have to find a way onto the sea, because I don't think we've never seen this temple on land.
Okay.
You
Well,
do-
we do have ways to go out to sea, but we don't want to use a ship.
I don't blame you. Every ship that we've ever put out there was pretty much destroyed by the Kraken.
So,
Okay.
Well, he hasn't met us yet.
So, are you telling us that that to travel to the ear is a waste of time? That we should just make a straight shot for the water and see what we can do?
I can't tell you what to do.
Yeah.
I'm not, like I said, I don't know where this temple exactly is, but I do. My vizier was doing research on it as soon as the dragon first appeared, and he theorized that it was somewhere underwater.
Huh.
Oh.
That's why we need the water.
Oh, that's why we need the water breathing.
how long do these water breathing potions last?
That is an excellent question.
And are these greater water breathing that last forever?
Definitely not. Potion of water breathing. You can breathe underwater for 1 hour after drinking this potion.
An hour? Seems like a big place.
He's like,
Do we-
I would suggest trying to find hints or clues about its location before drinking the potion.
Right.
Diving in?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we do have flying options.
I've got one water breathing potion. Does anybody have any more?
We just got
You
8
just got 8 more.
from that.
Oh.
Yeah. The Sultan gave us 8.
Right.
So
I have
now
one too.
We split that up, so we all have now 2.
We don't have that many. We have 10 total, I think. But Balazar can like grow gills, so he
Yeah, he's
actually
fine.
he
Okay.
He can cast Alter Self and grow gills, yeah.
How long does that last?
It's good. An excellent question.
You mean you just don't know everything off the top of your head?
Almost everything except for the length of a water breathing potion in Alter Shadow.
And all the rest of the crap that I've never heard
Everything
of yet.
else I know. Whatever. It lasts up to 1 hour,
Okay.
and it's a concentration spell.
He should have some backup potions. At least one.
Yeah, at least one, and then we need 2 for the rest of us,
So if
including
he
Grief.
lost concentration and came out of it, how long does he have before he's gonna like drown?
Well, I assume he could then try to recast it on his next turn. So if we're in combat, that's only 6 seconds. I think he could hold his breath for 6 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he could definitely do that.
Yeah, in fact, he could miss a few and still be all right. After he
I think-
misses 4 or 5, he's going to be turning blue.
If I recall correctly, you can hold your breath for as long as your Constitution modifier +1, I think it was. So that's how many minutes you can hold your breath.
Dang. You can hold your breath for like an hour then, Wraith. Well then, do we want to fly and
No, my
scout?
Constitution modifier is only a 4.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
5
so
minutes.
5.
That's like an hour
Yeah.
underwater. Have you ever held your breath for 5 minutes underwater? It probably feels like an hour.
That's true.
So
I've never held my breath that long underwater.
we
Me
should
neither.
we should try to
2 minutes was my max.
we can try to fly over it and see if we see any
Yeah,
temple-y things. But then
we will definitely try that when
You
we
mean
get
like
there.
a sign going temple right here?
yeah, like a blinking vacancy sign.
And the Sultan says, "Do be careful of the lightning. There's been a storm brewing over that sea ever since the dragon showed up."
Huh.
Perfect.
Yeah.
This is just all stacked up in our favor.
Okay, we have spent the night, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I still think, don't you think that? I mean, even still, we've got a ways to go. We're going to need the cart and the horse to get us out to the edge of the water.
Yeah. That,
I don't want
we
to
already
start
said
flying
that.
before we get there.
Right.
We
yeah.
got one
Well,
horse.
okay.
And Yad's gonna
All right.
be.
Then let's
other
go.
horse.
Let's bid our due and see if we've got some open shops out there to see what else we can find. So we've got a total of 10 underwater breathing potions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's also, when we're at the mage, see if they've got any more for sale. If we can find anything like that, I would like to have a little bit of a buffer. But we need the black powder, that, and
Then we head out and go kick ass on something.
yeah,
Rogar's
okay.
ready.
Rogar's just staring at his sword.
I know
Yep.
it.
Said,
Bored out of my mind.
it's like, guys, I don't need to. I've got 1 hour. I can kill anything in an hour.
All right, let's get to the blacksmith. See if he's open today.
Okay.
Wasn't yesterday.
As you leave, you guys ask one of the guards if they'd seen, and they're acting a little bit more friendly to you now that the Sultan shows his trust in you. So they tell you that the blacksmith that they've been going to get their stuff ever since the royal blacksmith was eaten is a shop down on the end of the avenue that the main thoroughfare's on, and that he does fine work.
All right, we're off.
That's where we're heading.
Okay, so as you start walking that way, you can already hear, like in the distance, ting, ting, ting.
He's open. Good.
I never thought a high-pitched sound would get me so excited in all my life.
I know it. Turns you on when you know you're going to get what you want. So we let's step into the let's send 2 people in there. Yad's got the money, and Grief, who needs to tell him what he needs.
Sounds like a plan.
All
Because
right,
Grief
so-
is now wearing the ring.
right. So Grief and who else did you say?
Yeah.
Yadrusil, he's always got the money.
All right. He's like, let's do it.
I walk in
Okay.
with him and tell Grief that we have at least 12 gold to spend.
He's like, Well, we'll see how that
That'll
goes.
do a firecracker.
Yeah.
Well, we're pretty broke now that we bought
Maybe
that.
I need to go in too. to
We
to
are
loosen up
Gold
those
bar you
purse
can turn
strings.
in.
we are strapped for cash.
So, you guys walk in, and well, not walk in, but like walk over to where the blacksmith is actually pounding on his forge out, like off to the side of his shop, and he sees you approach, and he stops his hammering for a moment. He's like, "May I help you?"
Yes, we are looking for some black powder.
Black
Some
powder.
powerful black powder if you have it.
Well, never really been much into black powder. But Grief's like, the black powder's not what I need.
What do you need?
I need the actual casing to build the bomb.
Oh.
Tell the man. We don't know
It's
how
like-
bombs work.
All right,
Yeah.
so
You're the
what
bomb
I need,
maker.
what I need is an iron sphere with about a 5-foot diameter.
Holy crap.
Whoa.
That is
Holy shit. That's a bigger one.
This might take a while to build.
The guy's like, 5-foot diameter. Why do you need that for? And he was like, I like to build Christmas ornaments. Just shut up and build it. He's like, well, that's a lot of material for the iron.
I have 30 iron ingots. Does that help?
It does.
You've been trying to get rid of those things since
I
day
know.
one.
I
Hey,
know.
this might work
You're-
now.
With the materials, you've got 30 ingots. That should be enough, really, to make it. It might be a little bit thin. And Grease like, good, because I have to pick up this thing. And so he's like, let's see here. And the blacksmith says, just for the labor, it's gonna take me about, let's say, about 4 or 5 hours to make that. 5 gold.
Done.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
Wait,
Well, yeah, you're rather pliable today.
I told you I had 12 gold to spend.
Okay.
And Grief's like, yeah, this is gonna be the last of my supplies for making a bombs though. So I've only got 3 regular bombs, and we're gonna have this big one.
Mega bomb. That works.
And also, I may have overshot it with this. If I can't pick it up, I'm gonna need somebody's help. So just let me know.
hello.
There's Rogar.
Yeah, we got Rogar and
I'm
Balazar.
I'm flexing, saying, "Don't worry, guys. 6 strength. I got this."
Yeah, so not him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably not.
I'll
Exactly.
be back in a minute.
All right, so he starts. The blacksmith starts to get to work. And he's like, "This is going to take a few hours. So if you guys have anything else to do, you can go do that. Come back."
All right.
Sounds like Dragonborn whiskey time to me.
No, not yet. We run-
Thank you.
I step outside and I'm looking for like the magic shop.
Yeah, we want the magic shop.
Do we see anything of that?
Dragonborn whiskey.
There was the magic shop that you went to previously.
Right.
They didn't have any
Let's go.
lightning. Yeah, well, we can check
Hey.
again. So I guess,
Is that the only magic
Yeah,
shop in
maybe they got a
town? We're
shipment in
roaming
front of
around,
them.
seeing if there's any others.
You're welcome to if you'd like. Roll an investigation check.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys. Okay. Wraith, you're wandering around trying to find a magic shop,
No.
and like you're literally standing underneath a magic shop sign when when Jack just kind of points over and says,
it's right there.
If it hadn't been a snake, it would have bit me.
That's right.
"Yeah." So you guys walk in, and
Oh,
there is an elven lady working behind the counter. She's just kind of reading a book, not really paying attention to you as you walk in.
I walk in and say, "What you reading?"
Romance novel.
Ah, the good kind, I assume.
Lots of sex.
Perfect.
How
So
does that- what?
I don't
So-
know if you've noticed, but there's a giant dragon flying around, big blue one.
Yep, saw it.
So we're looking for a little help with fighting this thing. Do you have any resistant to lightning type deals?
Nope.
Perfect.
Uh,
Well,
do,
then,
do you have,
if
do you have
we
any
live,
underwater breathing potions?
Yep.
How many?
3.
how
What would
much
you
for
like to
them?
sell them for?
180 each.
But let's say we're doing this for the Sultan and the goodness of the town.
Can we get a
180
little
each.
discount?
Jeez. Heartless.
So when I
Like
get
it.
back, are we going on a date?
Nope.
Dang it! What if I buy these potions? Then what? Are you married?
Yep.
Dang it!
Nope. Really. I just say that to people I don't want to date.
What?
Dang.
Shut
Hey, this-
down.
Savage.
This lady's
Let
tough.
Grief go for it. Let's see if we can pick her up.
No, I know they're pricey, but I think we need to buy them.
Okay, what is that? 450?
180.
No, that'd
440.
be 540.
Yeah,
5.
540.
Two potions side by each.
Let me get 3 potions side by each.
That'll
Okay.
give us 13 total.
Yes. All right. Well, I bought them. Thanks, lady.
All right.
Don't let the door hit you.
Damn,
Jeez.
rude.
God.
Don't worry, we won't be
Oh.
back.
Well, now we can go get a whiskey by the time.
Customer service at its finest.
Let's get Rogar.
When I'm walking
This
out,
whiskey.
That elf was inspired by somebody I met at a fast food joint once.
when we're walking out, is she back to reading?
Yep.
I want to produce flame on the corner of her book.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Without even reacting, she just casts a spell magic on it and continues reading.
She's tough. Let's not push this any farther, Yad.
Okay.
Let's just go have a drink and wait
Yeah.
for the bomb to be ready.
But Yadrishil, you think you may have seen when you did that, you maybe think you may have saw like a small smile appear on the side of her face.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
We can do it up.
Romance is budding.
Wait till I get back with the dragon head. She'll be all over me.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Basically. It's like that when I walk down the hall now. I gotta beat him off with my magical shillelagh club.
I know what you mean.
Magical shillelagh.
Yeah.
Shillelagh.
No.
And does it stay clean too?
Yes. No diseases on the shillelagh club.
Yeah.
All right, so that
Little-
took about probably 30 minutes.
That was it?
Have another-
Oh my god.
That's what she said too.
So we've got a couple hours to kill. Let's go over to the bar and have a drink and
Let's go skim some rocks.
build up our courage.
All right,
Yeah.
so
I'm for the tab.
are you guys going to the same tavern you went to before? Are you going somewhere different? What are you going to do?
Is that one that we went to before near the blacksmith shop?
No, it's actually pretty much across the town.
Is there one
well.
closer to the blacksmith shop?
Investigation check.
Where?
You know how I do on those.
Ah, where?
So-
Hey, Ray
Uh,
sees a bar this time.
Yeah, Rafe, you see actually a pretty nice place. This is
Yeah, but what about me? Do I see the same
oh,
place?
yeah, you see the same place.
Yeah.
It's in the higher rent district because it's actually closer to the.
I can't even see anyone in front of me.
He's
Rogar has actually gone blind.
he had too many Dragonborn whiskey shots waiting for him.
I haven't even started yet.
That's why you can't see. You haven't started
I
yet.
can't see because this damn heat. It's so freaking hot.
He's sweating and didn't even know he could sweat.
So this place is very much a ritzier place. It's got like pillows and
It's got AC for you,
to sit
Rogar.
on around like little small tables. There's a chandelier in the middle with lights that seem to be floating that aren't really attached to it. It looks like little tiny flames.
I whisper to Yad, I want to make this whole city my toilet. It bothers me so much.
Well, we'll be out of it soon, hopefully.
Yes.
And a scantily clad half elven woman walks up and says, "May I show you to a table?"
Yes, you may.
So she shows you to one of the small tables. Like there's enough room for all of you to sit around on the table, the pillows around the table. But the table is probably, a foot off of the ground. It's like you sit on the floor kind of place.
Right.
But the table itself is like a rich, like very nice, expensive looking wood with like gold inlay on the top. And she's like, "What may I get you to drink?"
I'm waiting for Yad to say something smart to this waitress.
No, I've already got my eyes set on the girl that in the magic shop.
Yeah.
I like them when they're hard to get. This one seems easy. I just got a flash. I look in my bag and I realize we're down to 300 gold in my pouch. So we're pretty broke.
I got some gold, but then I don't spend it on this kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, we piled in because I only got 800.
Yeah, this carpet was expensive, but I feel we may need it.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, we're gonna need it.
We're just here to burn a couple hours, miss.
I just need a glass. Just need a glass, miss. That's all I need.
A glass.
Okay.
Yep.
Glass of whiskey.
No, I just need an empty glass in front of me right now.
Because he's got his own.
What?
flask.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
gonna
Rafe,
ask-
where have you been?
If you're just gonna loiter, I need at least four.
Oh, you'll get tipped. You give me a glass, get a tip. I promise.
Okay.
I'll
Here's
Yeah, I'll
one
take
gold
an
just to
ale.
start off. All right, there's one
Give me
gold.
an
How's
ale.
that?
More than fair. And then she walks off and comes and lays down a chalice in front of you. It's gold. It's got
Gosh.
jewels on the outside of it.
God.
Well, guys.
Does that
Nice.
change your attitude a little bit, Rogar?
Well, I was gonna say a dragon or kraken might kill us, but dragon whiskey might be the first.
There you go. Waft it down.
Any of the rest of you like a drink?
Actually,
or food or
I have a great idea. Can you take this chalice and fill it up the strongest beer that you have on tap?
absolutely.
And I would like an ale and
Yeah,
some
I'm
food.
gonna have an ale
Okay.
I could eat.
Okay.
and some chicken wings.
So she goes off and she brings back like a plate of like cheeses and meats. Very like it's like very gourmet. It's very good. The beer that she brings you, Rogar, is probably the best beer you've ever tasted.
Wow.
So I haven't tasted it yet. I take my wask
My wask.
my whiskey, and I
Uh-huh.
pour it into the glass on top of the beer.
Okay.
The old Irish car bomb or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
The Irish whiskey, the Dragonborn whiskey does take a little bit out of the flavor of the beer, but you can still like taste the quality of this beer through the whiskey that you poured on top of it.
What
You
is
know,
this?
it's
What is this
good
meal
beer.
and beer costing us?
So after you get all of your food and drinks and stuff, she brings a little scrap of parchment and sets it down in front of Rogar because he was the one mainly talking to her, and walks away for a moment. Am I echoing?
Oh
on
my
stuff?
gosh! Oh my gosh! This is the most expensive meal we've ever had, guys.
Yeah, it's 15 gold.
Good lord.
Hey, I'm treating, guys. Don't worry. This one's on me.
All right.
Yeah, but this was expensive for food and drink.
Yes, it was.
But
It was worth
really,
it.
really good.
It was really, really good. You gotta
Might-
step out now
Does
and
it
then.
does
Might
it
be our
give us
last.
does it give us any buffs of any kind? Was it magical food?
Unfortunately, no, it was not magical food.
Dang it.
Although that does exist in D&D.
And it does raise our spirits regardless.
Yeah, I
Good
should.
beer and wine, food, geez.
I have advantage on charisma checks now. That's usually what happens when you get drunk, right?
Yeah.
Either advantage or disadvantage.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
My speech is disadvantaged. My constitution.
Disadvantaged?
Exactly.
Disadvantage?
Yes, disadvantaged.
All right, so about this time, you think it's about time for the bomb casing to be completed.
All right.
Well, let's go get it.
Grief's like, I'm gonna go take a look at the blacksmith. Do you guys want to hang out here, or do you want to come with?
I'm where the alcohol is. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm hanging here.
All right.
Yeah.
You
Go-
seen one ball, you seen them all.
That's what she said.
She
All
was
right.
right.
So he goes away, and a few minutes later, you see him coming back. But actually, you don't see him. You see the ball rolling through the door.
It's amazing.
And he's like, yeah. And he starts to pull things out of his pouch, and you realize that you don't understand how he's fitting stuff into his bag, and you think that maybe his bag is a bag of holding.
Nice.
But he pulls out like several different flasks, flask after flask of black powder, and
Nice.
he starts to fill up the thing right here in the
Oh,
middle of the
wow.
bar. He doesn't really care what these people are like, but nobody really knows what black powder is here.
Mhm.
Like they have no idea what this little goblin's doing, but they're just like, what the hell ever, So he's just pouring stuff, and then he like affixes a wick to it, and then soaks the wick in some oil, and he's like, this thing's ready.
Wow. like ready?
Let's move it outside.
Yeah, let's not destroy half
we
the
want
town.
Near the dragon. when it
Let's
goes
get the
off.
wagon. We need to get the wagon. And
The dragon wagon.
get it loaded up, and let's get this bomb outside of town.
Yeah.
Dude, this bomb is our warhorse, guys. It's our warhorse, our
What do you
Trojan warhorse.
Oh,
Think about it.
Let's not think about it.
Yeah,
What are we thinking about?
Yeah,
we
so we're gonna.
disguise it instead of. I'm sorry, I'm like excited in my drunken stupor.
yes.
We can.
How do we
we can
disguise it as what?
disguise the bomb as a giant pile of gold in our cart and roll it up right to the dragon. And say it's our off,
We
'cause
do
we
the
wanna be in
old.
good standing with him.
I think that's a pretty damn good idea coming from Rogar.
I find a can of
I'm-
spray paint that's gold and go to town.
Could we
Balasar might have something for that.
we gild it?
Balasar says I could cast a spell on it.
Oh, I think this is a
Cool.
great idea.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I don't know if I know anything about dragons. They're very kin to magic, so I think some other means may be
Yeah,
necessary.
I don't think trying to disguise it with magic
Yeah, that's
is
probably true.
they'd probably see right through that. I'm thinking if we find a local artist to paint this thing like a pile of gold. And then but if his lair's
I say we
underwater,
gild it.
how do we
This is such a good idea that I think we ought to. And there's so much money in return to come that I'll spend my last dollar. I got 1,400 left. If we pull our money, I bet we can gild it. Go take it to the blacksmith.
Grief's like, if we're gonna actually put this thing into molten hot metal,
Oh,
we may want to remove all of the black powder I just put into it.
well,
just the outside?
yes. No, but I think that's not a bad idea. But I just think the idea that if we gilded it, we'd have a hell of a good chance of passing it off because it would be gold on the outside. Very thin, of course, but Dragon wouldn't know that until it's a little too late. Is it worth the
Just
time?
get a can of spray paint.
Yeah, I think painting it'll.
Grief
Okay.
Grief also says, And they said that this thing is underwater. How are we going to get the cart underwater?
Right. See, I think that's going to be the trickier part. How are we going to get this there?
He's like, it'll sink.
Well, that's good. We may need this to get into the temple. More so than getting
the dragon.
Is it a waterproof fuse?
No.
Huh. Well then.
I bet if you like cast some sort of like magic on it or something under the water.
I started to
you can
cast
maybe
produce
make
flame.
and he rolls the bomb away from you. A couple dude.
Wait, no. So not that spell. What spell are we talking about?
He's like, I don't know, maybe like something that produces a spark or something.
Okay, then we're back to just saying we're not going to use it as a Trojan horse. We're just going to use it as a bomb.
Right. I still
Like,
think painted gold's nice
I'm
though.
not saying you can't do that. I'm just saying that we can't roll it up in a cart.
Yeah, let's just paint it gold. Go,
All right.
Go for the illusion.
All right.
More so than
And
better
with
be
little rocks on it.
better
painted
be a
gold,
nice
so it's
enamel.
nuggets.
yeah.
All right. So you're gonna go look for some sort of painter or an artist or something.
Hot glue some rocks on there.
I'm thinking more just a home job. You know,
Always being cheap, Yad.
that's
okay,
me.
So where are you acquiring this gold paint?
Yes.
Well, we go to the art supply store.
ah,
Is there a Lowe's Home Depot around here?
There's a
is it
Blix.
Michaels or
yeah, Michael.
Hobby Lobby.
I think Walmart will sell gold spray paint. Your basic general store should have it.
Roll an investigation check.
It better be a good one.
Real good one. Come on, give me that natural 20. Oops.
Hey, I got a 20.
You do find a general goods store, and he's like, I don't have any gold paint, but I do have silver.
That's pretty close.
yeah, silver might work.
I mean, it's that or nothing. How much for your silver paint?
Yeah.
20 silver.
That's a good price.
And that's like 2 cans, enough to cover this thing twice if you needed to. But
All
I
right.
think twice to make it look real.
Yeah, we want double 2 coats.
All right, well, I hand him 20 silver.
okay.
And then we go outside and we start painting the crap out of this thing.
He throws in some brushes for free.
All right.
All right. Start painting, guys.
I'm slopping it.
Grief's like, do any of you have any like gemstones or anything that you don't mind being?
I
figuring out?
actually have 200 gold worth of gems that we can glue all over this thing.
Yeah, and he pulls out like this like jar of something that's really gross looking, and he's like, this should stick to it just fine.
All right. Well, I hand him my 200 gold worth of gems.
I've got 2 necklaces with jewels.
He's like, I think these gems do it. And,
Okay.
So after he gets done gluing these, he actually does a little bit of artistry here. It looks really. He puts like patterns and things on there using the gemstones.
Oh,
It looks really high dollar. Whatever this thing. I don't know
yeah.
exactly what this thing should be, but it looks like. It almost
It's
actually kind of
valuable.
looks like, you know how like the like Catholic priests have like the gold censer things for the
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
kind of looks like a giant one of those.
Huh. Okay. Well, this might work. Because Wraith was skeptical in the beginning.
Well, I had faith in Grief this whole time.
Okay. Well,
Now we just got to get
This
it
is
down
good.
there.
now we got to get down there. We still need a cart to get it down there
Well, yeah, we would cart it to the
to the edge of the water
and then
Yeah.
then we'll scout out for this place, and
for the temple.
It's on where the temple might be located.
then we'll have to
I'm gonna let the dogs out real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
I think we'll be able to fly it out, won't we?
It should fit on the carpet.
Yeah.
We may
And then
need
fly it out and
to.
drop it in.
The speed on the carpet would go down a little bit, but you could barely do it.
That's okay. Speeds. We're not in a hurry.
Well,
we're carrying
and we've got to find out where it is first. We got to get out to the water, do some exploring. So okay, are we putting it into the cart and getting our horse hooked up?
Yes.
And then you're going to morph into a horse as well. So we've got our 2 horses. Okay.
And then I guess we're going just directly east towards the coast.
And then, yep, it will be just directly east. We're going to follow the river, I assume.
Yep, follow that river out.
Seems the easiest. And you can tell Rogar's getting excited now because we actually left town.
Yeah. We left town, and Rogar's kind of lazily swinging his sword, saying, I'm looking forward to putting this to work.
Ready to kill.
All right, so
the bomb is painted silver with jewels everywhere, right?
Jewels are all, yes, encrusted.
and
Yep.
they did you guys did a really good job of making it look valuable.
Well, good.
Cool.
So you guys head down the river. You don't really notice any kind of problems or anything on your way, except for the huge storm cloud ahead of you.
Yeah.
You can see it off in the distance, and there are lightning strikes every few seconds.
Oops.
Well, at least we're carrying this giant lightning rod.
I know.
that at any moment could be struck by lightning and kill us all.
Yeah.
This idea was brought to you by the letter dumb.
So you guys start you guys continue heading out, and you get to the water's edge, and you see there are, normally this is like not like a really wavy place that you would expect like an inland lake to be, but the wind here is turning it like it's an ocean during a storm. It's like huge waves.
Wow.
And the sky is like, even though it's like probably at this point probably 2 or 3 in the afternoon, the sky is dark with clouds.
Okay.
The rolling thunder is just continuously going.
Yeah, nice day to die. So
Is there any concentration of these like lightning bolts in an area that we may want to look first? Like, I'm just trying to get because if we're gonna start scouting a giant lake,
Yeah. Right.
if we have some sort of sense of direction, or nah.
Say again?
So,
Is this over the entire lake, or are there areas where there's concentrated lightning?
The storm seems to be like slowly swirling. I swear I thought of this before a giant hurricane just hit our state, but and there appears to be an eye of the storm, and that most of the lightning seems to be striking inward towards that eye.
Got a magical phone call.
Okay.
is it clean?
Yadrusel.
He just said he had a magical phone call.
Okay.
Yeah, I know he's on call for work, so hopefully that wasn't that.
Oh. Sunday at 9:30 could easily be that, especially during a storm.
Yeah, I know.
We're going to learn. I was going to tell Yad to turn into a bird and go do some preliminary scouting out there.
Yep, that might not be a bad idea.
Or maybe
Oh, yeah.
maybe a fish. That could put him underwater.
Yeah, you can go into as a shark mode.
Yeah. Go swim around out there towards the lightning, see what it looks like underneath. Or he could turn into an IT tech and get in his car and go to work.
That's what I was just gonna say. And he's back.
And he's gone. And he's back.
So you're
Yes.
back. Huh?
Yes. What?
Fill us in.
Yeah, we were wondering if you were gonna have to leave.
No. It was apparently there's a water leak, like one of the where we live. Apparently there's a water main that's broken, so we're under like a boil advisory.
Ah. Okay. Boil that water.
So Amber said we're
Okay.
having Pop-Tarts for breakfast.
Okay, we were just discussing that you should either go bird or fish and head towards that lightning area and just give us kind of a preliminary look. Then we're only risking one of us to begin with.
That's right.
And but it's debatable as to whether it would be better to go by air or by sea.
Yeah.
And you are very good as a shark, you know. Could
We have
be
a
below the
Kraken.
lightning. You wouldn't want to be right at the surface, but you'd be down low enough
Wait,
that the
is-
lightning wouldn't work
is-
on you.
Is the storm offshore?
Yes,
No, the storm is offshore. Yeah, it's in
it's
the
at the
middle.
eye of this swirling storm out there, and there's an eye, and all the lightning is kind of heading towards that eye. And that seems like it'd be a little rough for a bird right now to go flying into that.
Well,
Whereas a
is
fish,
there-
He's
have
one
we
of those
confirmed-
hurricane birds.
We confirmed that there is a Kraken out there.
no, we haven't.
There's something that's taking ships down.
Yeah, so it would, but then a nice shark could figure that out, and a kraken wouldn't waste his time with a little old shark.
Maybe I should go like minnow.
Go minnow, except for that it would take a while
Go
to get
plankton.
there. Minnows are pretty slow.
Okay, barracuda.
And they're bite sized too.
They're by
Yeah, but a kraken's not like a
Yeah,
little.
Kraken wouldn't be going for a minnow.
No, it wouldn't be going for a shark. It goes for ships. A
Okay.
shark would be nothing but a little goldfish to a kraken.
Well, I guess is a barracuda faster than a shark?
Barracuda is faster and smaller.
Let's do that then.
All
Because
right.
I don't think flying is smart.
No, I don't think flying is smart either. Lightning, feathers get blown real easy.
Yeah,
Just
flying through a
pow,
storm
you
seems
become-
bad.
No,
as a
no,
bird.
it does seem bad. But I like the
sounds-
idea of a barracuda.
I think it sounds exciting to fly through a storm.
So
All right.
I guess
yeah,
I'm
so you're gonna jump in and turn into a barracuda.
yes,
All right.
and I'm gonna I guess swim towards the eye to
Yes.
find out what's there.
Okay. So you start swimming out there. You've been swimming probably about 10 minutes. Make a perception check.
Is this with barracuda or just myself?
You would be able to use your perception, I think, because it's a mental trait.
Come on. Oh,
17. That's pretty good.
17. So down below you, you see a giant shape moving. You can't tell exactly how far away it is, but you have a feeling that whatever is moving below you has tentacles.
Okay. And is it just like moving
It
around?
seems to just be moving around. It doesn't seem to. It's not getting any closer to you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep swimming, but mentally
Okay.
note where that is and what it's
Alright.
doing. Keep one of my fish eyes backwards.
All right, and you swim
Need a
another
halibut for that.
another about 15-20 minutes, and you notice a second shape.
Wait, what?
a second one.
Oh, good. Same,
Does it
same,
have tentacles?
same kind
Same
of.
thing down
It
down
looked-
below the
it-
water.
It looked very similar to the first shape.
So there may be multiple krakens, or one's really
Oh,
fast.
This is not good.
Yeah.
One's
Right,
bad enough.
and-
2 krakens.
So are you going to continue swimming or?
I mean, I'm still looking for a temple or a
But
dragon.
Has he gotten to the eye?
He has not gotten to the eye yet. So
Okay.
you continue swimming probably a good 30 minutes
Okay.
before you start to reach where you think the center of the eye is. And you start looking down and the like the floor of this place is pretty deep, but you can see something kind of raised up where the eye of this place is. The eye of the storm.
Oh,
Does it look
found
like a
the
building?
temple.
Well, I want to
Yeah.
swim towards it to get more of a, for sure. Like I know there's an object down there, so I'm gonna swim towards it.
Yeah. So as you swim closer to it, a flash of lightning erupts above you. Hold on one
Ooh.
second. So
Oh,
a flash of lightning. strikes above
Dang.
that was good.
God,
That was
these,
good.
These you didn't
I
hear
like that.
the
you.
lightning
These
and the thunder.
graphics, man.
Oh,
These graphics are intense.
It's like graphics for your ears.
I
They're-
like that.
They're ear
But the flash
biscuits.
of lightning lights up what you're looking at for just a moment,
Uh-huh.
and it is bright. It's a bright blue underwater building. It looks like.
Okay, well,
that's the
am I
temple.
close? Can I communicate, or am I too far away to communicate?
You're probably right on the edge. You might be able to if you swim a little bit closer to
So
it. But do you want to get a little bit closer to the building and investigate, or just come back now?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
This is what we're looking for. I have a feeling.
Uh,
It's a
I
blue
agree.
palace underwater.
I think you're right.
It can't be. I just wanted to verify that it is that, not just a hill. And that's
You don't need the square footage.
No. How many bedrooms is this temple? What's the going rate on land around here?
Nice.
So
Okay.
I'm coming back and I'm like testing 1, 2, 3.
Now, on your way back, keep your eye on those other forms. See if you see any more of them.
Okay.
I'm curious about that. Are we going to have to? We're going to have to. I'm sitting there thinking, 2 krakens to fight to them. We got to go through the krakens to get to the temple, or can we?
There's 2 krakens, is that right?
Potentially.
Well, so far,
Yeah.
but then flying through that lightning, I don't think it's possible. I
That
mean, we've
Greek's
got.
like, I think we would have trouble with 1 kraken.
Yeah.
2, I'd say we'd either need to try to get over or around or something.
Well, I don't know.
I agree, but
I think flying is gonna be our.
with all that lightning,
I'd rather take my chances with the lightning than the krakens.
Yeah, like I
Well,
think the krakens are
yeah.
gonna for sure see a boat or whatever, and
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, we
yeah,
just
well,
go.
we don't
flying
have a
in.
boat, so we've got to fly. Then we're going to try and fly in. We do have some resistance to lightning. Some of us do.
it's a little different. I think when you get struck by a lightning bolt.
I know it, especially when you're on a flying carpet. Although you're not grounded.
See, we'll
Think
be
of that.
dodging the sides. That's right. We're not grounded. It won't hurt us.
Okay. Are you back yet?
I guess I'm within communication range now. And we're talking about what we're gonna do.
Why don't you come on back? Get back here, and we'll
It's like-
get
I'm
out.
not- I don't think the earring would work while you're in B-shaped form because
Yeah.
magical artifacts form into your body and you don't have use of them anymore.
So just get back
Blub
to
blub
us.
blub blub blub.
Except for the one that lets you talk as in beast form, of course.
Okay.
Because that's a special druid thing.
Well, then I'm swimming back as fast as I can.
Yeah.
Just get up
Boogie.
to the surface. Change back to a bird.
I don't have an unlimited number of changes,
Oh,
Right.
but
It's costly.
so I guess I'll swim back and turn into human form.
Okay. And now we start discussing what we're going to do.
Yeah. The
Okay, Grief's Grief is definitely against going underwater.
Yeah.
I don't
And
think going by boat or
We
water.
don't have a boat.
Yeah.
So that leaves but one way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flying
Magic
through a
carpet.
storm with a giant metal bomb.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
But it's
we
silvery.
can't put everybody on the flying carpet
No.
with
No,
the
you're going to
bomb.
be using your boots.
Yeah, you're gonna use your
Yeah,
boots.
but-
I'm gonna
Corey
use.
will fly.
I'm just gonna
Yes.
swing my sword and hopefully I get the kill.
Yeah, now see, that's it. Our 2 Dragonborns need to come along with our Warlock.
Yeah, the warlock can fly.
And- Yeah, but not the Dragonborns.
They're gonna be on
No,
the carpet
see-
with the bomb.
Yeah,
Can they?
see, so
Can,
the
can,
two
I
Dragonborns
was under the
need to-
impression that the bomb pretty much filled it up.
Well, the carpet
Can we put 2
seats
Dragonborns
for.
and Grief on there?
You can fit everybody on there. One of the Dragonborns, probably Rokar, will probably have to hold the bomb, like in his lap, kind of,
That's
and it'll
all
be like kind of hanging off.
He'll like
and
it.
and the carpet will move
Yeah.
slower.
Well,
that's
we'll have Balazar hold the bomb.
It doesn't matter
Bahamut's too-
who's holding the bomb.
Bahamut's 2 should always be out there, ready to swing.
And Grief pulls out like a roll of like some sort of leather and like puts it over the top of it. And he's like, I don't know if that'll help or not, but it can't hurt.
Yeah, I agree. It can't
No,
hurt,
it
so-
won't hurt. Okay, all right. Then our plan is that we all mount up.
Yep.
We
Fly
put
over there
Grief
and-
and the 2 Dragonborns and the bomb on the carpet.
How
The
are
rest
we
of
getting
us.
in? How are we getting in the palace?
Well, we haven't got to
We're-
the palace yet. We're flying over.
Right?
Yes, we're flying over.
Yeah, once we get
Then we'll
Over
drink
a
our
palace.
potions
Flying-
and
We're
swim.
flying into this storm.
then we're all going to
And we're going to try to get to the eye. I think we have to get to the eye and then we dive, right?
Yes, we die.
Yeah.
The-
Dive, not dive. We dive. Leave the V in there, dude. I'm
Okay.
not.
I'm
You
already
heard
planning
me
my
wrong,
next
Ed.
character.
Oh yeah, we dive into the water once we get to the eye.
I'm
The
all.
bomb
anyone-
will sink.
If anyone's gonna die, it's gonna be Rogar and Balasar. Got
Yeah.
a giant silver.
I know it. You gotta yes.
Well,
that's-
Jack's on there too. Jack,
Yeah.
Grief.
and Rodan are going to be on
It's
the.
yeah.
No, isn't Rodan gonna fly? I think Rodan's gonna
Yeah,
fly.
Rodan's flying.
Rodan's gonna fly.
Just
Rogar
I don't
Balazar.
know if Rodan's got a way to fly.
He says he had the fly spell.
Oh, okay.
'Cause we-
That would make sense then, yeah.
Yeah.
That would give you a little bit more room for the bomb.
Yep.
Well, nothing
All
to
right.
it but to do it.
Okay. Then
right.
we all sit. We roll the bomb onto the carpet.
Yep.
Okay.
We pull it out. Everybody gets situated, and then we all look at each
Who's
other
driving
and
this
say,
thing?
"Lift off, guys!" And we're heading to the eye.
I guess what bird's best at flying through a storm? A seagull. They're probably best at.
Probably.
How about an albatross?
That's a little bigger.
They're
than
big. They're big seafaring birds.
I don't really want to be big. I don't think.
They're not too good at landing, but they're good at flying.
Well, I'm not
Hey,
landing.
you're flying into a storm. You better have some power, man.
I think a
little-
seagull would be good
An
Yeah, I-
owl's gonna get belted.
Yeah, I think a seagull is the.
All right.
because they're
Optimal.
used to it. And yeah.
So
All
I,
right.
So I am a seagull.
Okay. So you see Yadrishil like shrink into the form of a seagull and start taking off.
Follow that bird.
Rogar, Balasar, Jack, and Grief are on the carpet with the bomb. Since Rodan's not on there, I'll say it's moving at almost its normal pace, but it looks like it's definitely sagging where the bomb is resting.
and Ray sprouted wings on his boots.
I want to be a good ways away from the bomb when it explodes.
Well, hey, look
So
at,
when
look
that
at it this
carpet
way.
goes
At
up and
least you're not wearing a full suit of plate mail armor and flying, you know? I'm just
Yes.
saying.
Yeah.
Think if somebody burns my wings off.
Wraith is literally a lightning rod running through the sky.
Alright, so you guys go, and oddly enough, the lightning doesn't seem to be attracted to you at all. It still is just striking directly into that center area, and it looks like it's going right towards the where the temple is located.
Yep.
Huh.
Well, we want to land in the water a little
Yeah,
outside of that.
the
And
At
then,
an angle.
light
Dive
zone.
in at an angle. So we hit the edge of the eye right when we hit the water at a nice angle to drift right down onto the point of the temple. And avoid the krakens.
Well,
at
we
all
got to
costs.
eat our or do our.
Yes, we'll have to drink our
underwater
potions.
did we ever?
Did we divvy them up? We had 13 of them.
We're divvying them up as we're flying.
We're divvying them up in the
It's
sky. Hey,
it's like
here,
it's-
throw me one of them bottles.
it's like air flight service.
Oh no!
Okay.
When's the drink cart coming down? Can I buy a snack on this flight?
How many do we spread around?
We had 13.
Yeah.
So-
I'll take. I've got
I'm just
one.
taking one right now.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna have two.
so if
Because
everybody
I have one, and I'm gonna take another one.
if everybody drinks one, then we have 7.
Well, I can't really drink anything because I'm holding this giant sphere,
Balazar shoves one in your mouth and says, "Drink up, brother."
and I get really, really mad.
But it's okay. You're holding a bomb. Don't be that mad.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, I'm mad.
You guys are all in the water with potions drank. Grief says, "Let's just let the bomb sink for now, and we'll get it to just let it sink right next to the temple, and then once we figure out what we're doing, we'll take it from there."
Sounds
like a
good,
plan.
Grief. Let her sink. Follow the bomb down.
If you guys all hold on to it, it'll get you down there for free.
I'm
That's
holding on.
Yeah. So
Drifting down with it
Yes,
like
you-
those rocks.
you guys start drifting down, and what you see is a bright blue, perfectly round building. On the top, it's sort of like an oculus kind of like aperture closing at the top. That's it's
Oh.
sealed off at the top. Very large. Looks like a very large creature could travel through it.
Huh. Dragon entrance.
Uh huh.
And underneath it, you see kind of like branching areas of like blue bricks and stuff underneath the round area.
Well,
All right. Do we see any kind of openings like doors or something other than
Well,
that
that,
big thing?
That will be an investigation check.
All right. That was
Anybody who would like to do one?
there we go.
There's a good one.
All right, Wraith. As you guys are swimming around down there, you laugh at Rogar because he's still like.
He's like, I'm still trying to
Where
get
am
in
I?
this bomb.
Rogar's underneath the bomb.
I have no idea where I'm at.
Rogar thinks that like he's trying to talk to a fish to let him into it. But you, Wraith, you just by chance noticed a few bubbles coming up from beneath this area, under one of like the lower corridors.
Oh. I say over here, guys. I see something.
Let's check out the bubbles.
Come here.
All right, so you go over there
We-
and you notice that they're like underneath where these bubbles are coming out of look like an area that you could swim under.
Let's go explore, guys. Keep
Okay.
that bomb nearby.
Well, the bomb's resting on the ground now.
Yeah, but we shouldn't leave it behind.
No, we should drag it at least over to here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it to actually get it like over there, it's going to take somebody with some heft to it. So, Rogar, do you want to make a athletic check?
Sure thing. Athletics.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah, so you managed to lift it without any kind of problems,
Yep.
and you're kind of like walking on the bottom of the sea here, like towards that area with the bubbles where everybody else is going, carrying this giant thing.
It's a present
and-
for the dragon.
That's it.
Yeah, so you guys go over there, and there is an area that you can actually like come up under that's not blocked off by a wall underneath where those bubbles were coming out of, and you find yourselves in a corridor with some steps going down.
And there's no water in here?
No, there's no water in here.
Well, that's good.
So we go up, and then we find the steps. We come out of the water,
It's
and then
like,
we find the steps going down. Yeah. just like that.
And in there, it is pitch black.
Well,
I'll light up Hamid's tooth.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
and half of us can see because we all have night vision.
I have night vision.
So,
We have picture.
you have found yourself in the Blue Temple.
Ooh.
And that is where we will pick up next week, or Wednesday.
Wednesday.
We've just stepped in. These are on the steps going down into the Blue Temple.
Yeah.
Well, this will be
Cool.
good.
I like
Hopefully-
it.
Hopefully, we'll have the full team Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully that'll be good. Yeah. We're
That will.
ready to battle.
Right on.
All right. Well,
All
It's getting
right.
close for you, Rogar.
yeah,
I like the sound effects, Montresor.
I'm getting antsy.
Well,
Like
We didn't have any combat this time, but
Wednesday. Well, we had a lot of.
we had a lot of
Gotta
stuff.
build up. Gotta build it up.
Yeah.
It is. No. That was
We
good.
had to find the temple.
Yep.
So, Nate,
Yes.
I ran into. I know this younger guy